Hello, future leadership Lee County applicants, or hopefully participants. That's what I want to say. So you're obviously looking at this link because you have interest in joining leadership Lee County. My name is Gary Avin. I'm the Director of Customer Care Operation at LCEC, and I was a member of Leadership Lee County back in 2014, 2015. The reason I know that because I have this amazing plaque that reminds me how long ago that was. So roughly 5 years ago, and again, 2014, 2015 was by far the best class ever. And I say that because I built some amazing bonds and connections with people that joined that are part of that year's leadership class. I try to tell you the importance of joining Leadership Lee because it gives you a new perspective of the community that you live in and work in. I've built some amazing bonds with some of the graduates from that class till today. I mean, one was my realtor. Still today, we keep up with things. Some are in banking, some are at FGCU, professors, you name it. Lots of local community leaders that till today I could use as a resource of mine, and they use me as LCEC. But one of the more amazing stories that came out of Leadership Lee County, especially our class of 2014, 2015, was a class project or proposed project that was brought up. And I'm going to say her name, Angela Melvin. She brought up the concept of what is today Valerie's house. It didn't make the cut. And, there were other ideas that came up that folks thought were more sexy that could definitely be a project. But at the end of the year, you come up with a project that your team comes together with. But going back to Angela's, Valerie House was a concept she had for years. And it didn't make the cut. But what I applaud with Angela is that she stuck with her plan of starting this very important community home for families and kids who are dealing with grief. And at that time, I remember telling her, hey, stick with that. It sounds great. That concept would eventually happen. And she stuck with it. Nothing that I said that made her do it. It was a vision that she had, and she wouldn't let it go, of course. Fast forward 3 years later, I dealt with a loss in a family, and I took on my niece and nephew, and the first place I brought them to was Valerie's house. And I go back to Angela having that vision, sticking to it, and the relationship I was able to build with her at Leadership Lee County, that I was able to use her resources. So Leadership Lee County, folks, join it, be part of the leadership program, be influential in your community, make a difference. But it all, I believe, starts with some of the amazing relationships you're going to create through your class of joining Leadership Lee County. Take care. Be safe out there.